Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we are doing another Kaladesh Draft League. If you like the content on this channel, please subscribe, like the videos, check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/Inez27. Alright, I know you guys aren't going to like me, but I'm not going to take Padim here. I know. Deep breaths. It's okay, we're going to get through it. Alright. So there's Bomat, Bazaar, Barge. Oh yeah, and I'm not taking because I don't really like blue in this format at all. So I probably first pick a Thriving Grub. Pioneer Flies, but I feel like the 4-drops are easier to get. And if I had a deck that was like all Thriving Grubs, you know, I'd probably win. I bet I could have a deck that was like 20 Thriving Grubs, and it would probably still win. I'm going to take the Grubs here. Over the Exhibition, over the Barge, over the Pioneer. It's all right, guys. Deep breaths. We're all good. Okay, so there's Pyrohelix now, Artist, and Infiltrator. All of these cards are good. I've got a soft spot for Infiltrator, definitely. 3 mana, 3 power, but attacks for 4. It's pretty strong, and it works with vehicles really well. Gives you a late game plan. Pyrohelix is removal though, and removal that I like. So I'm probably okay taking that over the Infiltrator for now. Edgecrafter's a good card, but a lot of these 4 and 5 and 6 drops are replaceable. Well, Augmenter's definitely good. We have an Artist, though, on color, which is a very playable card for aggro. Gives haste. Yeah, so Augmenter versus Artist. Augmenter's pretty good. It puts out a bunch of bodies, which is good. But I might be okay taking Artist here. It allows me to wait longer. Like, this is a very playable card still. I can't remember the last time. I'm trying to think if I've ever cut Spontaneous Artist from the deck. I probably have, but I'm trying to think how often that happens. I'm not sure. I guess we'll go Augmenter. Okay, well, I actually like Bomat Courier, so fine taking it here. Because it's a good card. Doesn't read like it's good, but believe you me, it is. All right, so we have a Mechanic, Die Young, Lookout, Gremlins. And that is all. I'm down on Gremlins for the most part. It's a bit too much of a build around for me to really like it. I like the Mechanic. Works well with the Augmenter. You know how I feel about Lookout already. Love it. Screw it. Just take all the Lookouts. Hey, another Brazen Scourge. The card's good. Let's just see. I mean, really the only reason this deck can be made so often, I think, is Lookouts and Pyrohelixes still just go super late. Like, no one cares about these cards. And yet, this archetype benefits so greatly from it. I'm thinking that's the reason why that I've found success with this archetype, is that it's not difficult to get, you know, 6th, 7th, 8th pick Night Market Lookouts. I'm going to take the Grubs over the Subtle Strike. Okay, so Could take the security, I guess. It's not a very good card. Maybe we'll take the gauntlet. Alright, exhibition maybe? Trolls, kind of whatever. Alright. Okay. I don't really need this. I guess I could have taken the demolish. Alright, renegade tactics. Pressure point. Ah, Pia. Yeah. Pia's pretty awesome. So, let's take her. Okay, so we have Essence Extraction, Apprentice, Pyrohelix, Monitor. So I think Essence Extraction is the strongest, but we still could end up in white. There's an Apprentice. Don't have much on the artifact front yet. Maybe I just take another Pyrohelix. It's worse than Extraction, but we're 100% red at this point. Pia, Double Grub, Pyrohelix. I mean, we only have 4 cards, I guess, technically, but they're all good. Yeah, I guess we can take it. I actually like Apprentice in the right build. I guess there's a few cards that can turn it on yet. I mean, it's like a Curd Ape in the right deck. Yeah, it's actually, it's a reasonable point. All right, maybe I do take Apprentice. We're going to need some more artifacts, I guess, to make it work, but... Freighter. Over the skiff. In the same pack as the skiff, too. And a Quicksmith Genius, which I wouldn't mind, but... Freighter, baby. Guess we take the Construct. Over the Gremlins. Gremlins are... They're just okay. Maybe they're actually better than Construct. I'm not 100% on that. I assume they're not, though. We're going to want this Apprentice to be online when we need it. So, all right, let's take the Construct here. Okay, so we have a Puzzle Knot, a Fire Weaver. Currently, Fire Weaver gets triggered by 1, 2, 3 if we play white, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's a pretty good start, actually. Yeah, Puzzle Knot's kind of replaceable anyway. I guess we'll take the Fire Weaver. Okay, I still don't like Fretwork Colony. I know we had a discussion in the comments about it, but it's just not very good. In this format, if this format wasn't so swingy and punishing, I would like this card, probably. But in this format, it is just, you cannot afford to lose any amount of life of your own accord, or you're in big, big trouble. I'm okay taking the Pillar Bug here. I'd rather have the lifelink 2/3 artifact-y thing. I've beaten Fretwork Colony too many times. And in fact, I've even had it where my opponent just lost enough life where they lost of their own accord. We're just looking at each other for a couple turns and then they lose. So a couple good white cards here. Another Exhibition. I'm okay taking the Built to Smash. It's a good aggressive card. Good combat trick, especially since we're removal light at the moment and for sure red. I guess it works kind of well with our Courier. All right. It's a late Seed Sculptor, by the way. Okay, Doorbuster, Infiltrator, Monitor. All these cards are actually pretty good. Doorbuster getting past blockers might actually give it a slight edge over the Infiltrator. And the Monitor is pretty good too, but I'm okay taking Doorbuster here. This card can win some games, definitely. Getting by blockers a couple turns. Combat tricks removal backup, yeah. I think that's the ticket there. I guess we'll take the tactics. All right, Herald. Take the sabotage though. I don't really want to play it. I guess we can just go white. Sure, we'll take the hawk here. All the hawks. Patrol. Okay. So, yeah, we can go white. I don't really have any amazing white cards. They're okay. Actually, I don't know how I feel about the Hawks. I liked them. I think I liked them more earlier. Okay. So we've got some options here. I can take another grub. I'm going to need some more tricks and removal, though, if I really want to make these 2-mana 3-power creatures be as good as I need them to be. Filigree Familiar is a good value card, but thinking I just want to be more 2-drop dot deck if I can. There's a Dragster. The Pummeler is more of a combo card. There's a Squad in black. Filigree Familiar is a pretty good card. Debating taking it over the 2-drop, but it doesn't beat down as hard. I just want to make us something super swingy here. I'm gonna go with my gut and take the grub here. Get past a Gear Hulk. There's a Pyrohelix, a Fanatic, an Artist as well. Yeah, I guess we just take the Gear Hulk. Draw 3 or nuke your opponent and get a 6/6 first strike. Yeah, it's probably worth it. Probably worth it. So, Fateful Showdown. Although it feels like we're probably going to burn through our hands. So I could just take the Infiltrator now. Over a Shield Guard. I don't know if I like Fateful Showdown all that much. But I think Infiltrator is just good. I just like it. So you can take a Renegade, which can just nuke things. I do kind of like that. This takes out blockers too. It's not a beatdown card, but I think it does a lot of work. Plus, it kind of fuels your grubs too, which is good. All right. Marauder's pretty slick. Captured, not really what we're looking for. This card is strong. Fireweaver is going to be kind of whatever. I will take the Marauder. Take another Built to Smash. All right. If you don't have removal, in the absence of removal, Built to Smash will do. Ooh, got the Skiff too. I like this. There's a Veteran Motorist. Kind of just want to take the Rats. I think I'm going to. Pyrohelix Wheels, because no one cares. I like it. Fateful Showdown. All right, maybe we are playing it. I'll take the puzzle on that. Yeah, maybe we'll try Fateful Showdown. We'll see. All right. You're gone. You're gone. Get rid of the gauntlet. Puzzle knot. Get rid of these tactics. Oh, if I do that, is this a deck? 2 Built to Smash, 2 Pyro Helix, and a Fateful Showdown in the removal department. Artifacts for Fireweaver are what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not a lot. Fireweaver's probably replaceable. I have 17 creatures. Yeah, you know, maybe we'll give the tactics a try here. Cantrips. Lets you get through. It's pretty good. Could even cut another creature and try and run another tactics. I might be okay with that. I don't know what the next weakest creature is. Probably rats, but the rats are actually okay in this deck because we have the grubs. We have all these energy things. The Renegade and the Doorbuster too. Like this deck could legitimately activate a Renegade. This looks okay to me, actually. We have a lot of +1/+1 counter stuff, surprisingly, for the Marauder, too, right? We've got these 4. Maybe that's it, but that's still... It's not bad. Even if you're moving 1 counter on it. 4 mana, 3/3 flying lifelink is good. Anything else? Anything else? No, I think this is fine. A little bit lacking in the removal department, but like I said, the Built to Smashes can get there. And we have Pyro Helixes with the Renegade, and we'll see what Showdown can do, because it could also burn face. Alright, let's try this. So we'd probably want, like... we do actually have some double red. I'm still kind of tempted to do 7, though, because the thing is, we still very much need... Like, Lookout is still pretty essential to play early, but I think 9/7 is going to be fine. Yeah. This is fine. This looks good to me. Try out the Renegade tactics. I feel like I've played against it, and I was pretty impressed. I guess we'll find out, huh? All right, we'll see you round 1.